Okay, the last one I'm going to do today is an idea I took from Gavin Harrison, and it's actually this right here. I know this doesn't make any sense, but here's the notation. He calls it three-dimensional perspectives. What it is a fancy way of saying it's a three-way polyrhythm. So the hands are doing 4, the right foot is doing 5, and the left foot is doing 3. So let me briefly explain so I don't run out of time here on the GoPro. I'm going to split the snare drum with the snares off and the floor tom, and the right and left hand is going to be doing, so it's a three-way polyrhythm. The hands being the first dimension, if you will, of that three-way polyrhythm. The hands are going to be doing 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to split the floor tom on the 1. To give it a pulse. The bass drum, the right foot, is going to hit every 5th note. So it becomes a 5 against 4. Okay? So if I were to not use the floor tom, if I were to just use the snare, every 5th note would sound like this. So every 5th note. So your right foot is firing every 5th sticking. So on the floor tom version, it would sound like this. If I were to ride simply, I have the mute over here, but if I were to ride this muted cymbal and the hi-hat, every 5th note would sound like this. So it's basically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you're doing it you're doing it against 4. So that's the bass drum piece. It's going to fire every 5th stroke. So you're doing a 5 against 4 between your hands and your right foot. Now the left foot over here on the hi-hat is going to be doing a 3 against 4. All right, so let's just take the right foot out altogether for now, and the 3 against 4 is going to be executed every 3rd note, or every 4th note rather, because it's picking up on every 4th note becomes every 4th note because it's 3 against 4. So it would sound, if we just did the 4 on the snare drum, basically be in triplet time, so it would sound like this. Not hard at all, but when you start applying the accented floor tom on the 1, and what I'm about to do, and then you complicate that by putting the 5 against 4 underneath all of this busyness up here, it actually makes your brain really hurt. And it's very difficult to do. It took me a while to even get comfortable doing this, let alone trying to put something on camera, exposing myself potentially as being a moron. So this is high level stuff. This is master class type information here. doing a three-way polyrhythm. So if I do a 4 on the floor tom and snare and I accent that 1 and I do a 3 against 4 with a hi-hat, you'll clearly see or hear where that 3 against 4 comes in. Because if I do it just on the snare, it just sounds like I'm doing triplets. But if I do it over here, where the 4 is traveling over the 3. It's clear. You can hear that. Now if you add the 5 underneath it, you have this. Let's slow it down. So that was an example of a three-way polyrhythm. The 3 against 4, 5 against 4, and you add them together.